Okay, good morning for Monday, the 17th of April. High pressure exists over Scandinavia and at the moment is continuing to sort of fend off any of these frontal activities, which you can see out to the west of us. It hasn't meant it's been completely dry. These sort of fronts have come through during the night, and I think there's something which hasn't been painted as it's already disappeared, but certainly it does look like we are entering a slightly dry spell this week, albeit starting to pick up an easterly flow later into the week as these isobars start to tighten. The winds have come round to more of an easterly direction, again still light like yesterday, 5 to 10 knots, and the public forecast today indicates sort of mixed sunshine, sunny intervals and cloud with a top temperature today of 14 degrees. Visibility will be generally good outside of any sort of murky bits that we get this morning, and hopefully by this afternoon it will be nice and bright and actually feeling relatively spring-like. GFS says that potentially temperatures might be a little bit warmer than what Met Office say, maybe 15, 16 degrees if we get lucky in isolated spots. Dew points sort of hanging just below double figures, be around 9 degrees. Just give you an idea of the satellite picture currently over the UK. Over us, it's fairly cloudy at the moment. Got lots of sunshine on East Anglia and into Kent and East Sussex. That's going to slowly spread its way over us. We've got sort of variable amounts of cloud currently, but it's a good start, probably better than actually what was forecast. So yeah, 11 degrees and dew point is 7 currently. And you can see those are already on the way up. And the picture outside at the moment, as I said, is cloudy, but it is fairly flyable already. Odium, we're currently reporting slight wind from the east, and this morning potentially low cloud at times, but later this afternoon broken at 4,000 feet. And if we look elsewhere on the map, that will be fairly similar, with Southampton indicating no significant cloud currently, and between this morning, broken at 1,400 feet. So a bit of a slow start, but it will get better. Not so good in the way of soaring, though. I think, unfortunately, we're sort of a little bit too far west for that. But as you look on the soaring forecast for today, as we run through, there may be some isolated thermals, just like yesterday, up to maybe 2,500 to 3,000 feet above Lasham, but nothing particularly exciting. Further east of us, there may be in the sunshine cloud bases of sort of 4,000 to 4,500 feet, but it is still fairly soggy air, so I can't imagine it's going to be too much in the way of booming. What else have we got for you this morning? Just look at cloud amounts, and you can see the extent of the cloud that's over us currently. And though that will slowly move its way towards west, it's not going to be a quick affair. So to sum up today, I think light easterly, weak thermals this afternoon, but flyable all day. Okay, airspace wise, it's not no towns, but I am aware, I think there's been a press embargo on it, that there may be some government statements or military statement at Farnborough today. That looks like there'll be a fly past of a large transport aircraft at around 12, what time did it say? Yeah, about between 12 and 1 o'clock. So just be aware that if you do see a large airliner either floating around in the airspace, great. Don't be surprised if it's outside the airspace, but I'll find out. It might have a very noticeable colour scheme on the tail. I say no more. Right, what else have we got on here then? We've got parachuting at Brize Norton all day. We have article dropping pretty much all day at RAF Abingdon. 21 just south of the Brize zone is paragliders, which are operating this week on a hill just south of Brize. 17 and 15, the danger areas are fairly active at the moment, but especially today, Imber, those are generally active at night, it seems. But expect Salisbury Plain danger areas to be active as per AIP. So if you're flying in that area, do make sure that you are contacting Boscombe to find out what the latest is. And I think there may be some stuff going on at Old Warden today. So yeah, Old Warden aerobatics and XYZ up there, but I don't think it needs to be going too far that way. Movements wise, we have a couple of 3 King Air movements. I think it's one at about 11, one about 12:30, and then one at 2, which I'll look after. And operationally today, we're going to use 09 with the gliders on the grass. And we'll have a look at cable setup, whether we put them next to the runway or not. Aero towing off the runway. So standard 09 setup, as we would do in summer. Grass has started to dry out, but still give it the respect. Don't tear it up, please. We are attempting to roll the grass. It's worth noting that we can't roll the grass when it's either waterlogged or we've just had rain. So yeah, bear that in mind, that if you're thinking, why hasn't this been done earlier in the season? Well, we've had one of the dullest and wettest springs we've had so far. So yeah, all of our rolling checks are being done a lot later this year, but we are getting onto it. And I know the tractor's burning lots of diesel in the process. So yeah. Okay, right, see you on the effort shortly. Bye for now.